Welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. I am about to do a get ready with me video, and I'm doing it live only because I don't have the time to record a video and then convert it over to another format to upload. I'm just gonna do it live because hopefully this will be short anyway. So I'm gonna do it while I'm getting ready to go to work. This is basically the YouTube changes update to the live stream that I did the other night. So pretty much, let me get my my tablet too. Pretty much, any channel that was under 1,000 subscribers that don't have 4,000 hours of watch time got an email, if you don't know, that says, under the new eligibility requirements announced today, your YouTube channel, My Twisted Life TV with Poetry, is no longer eligible for monetization because it doesn't meet the new threshold of 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months and 1,000 subscribers. As a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February 20th, 2018, unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days. Accordingly, this email serves as 30 days notice that your YouTube Partner Program terms are terminated. So when I broke down this letter, I was looking at, okay, access to all the monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program. Those features would be custom URLs, being able to go live stream, some other figures. Hey, Doran, good morning. There were some other things that was all associated with that YouTube Partner Program. One of the creators decided to post a video. Her name is Susan, and in her video she tried to answer all these questions we had, like whether or not we're going to lose certain features with the partner program or just the monetization. Well, her video was just as confusing as that damn email. It confused people even more. It made us seem like we were losing everything. That's pretty much her video. They posted it on their YouTube Google blog account. They didn't post it on YouTube that I saw. I still couldn't find it. I've been searching for it. And then they did a whole blog. And in the blog, it says that, as Susan mentioned in December, we're making changes to address issues that affected our community in 2017, so we could prevent bad actors from harming the inspiring and original creators around the world who make their living on YouTube. A big part of that effort will be strengthening our requirements for monetization so spammers, impersonators, and other bad actors can't hurt our ecosystem or take advantage of you, while continuing to reward those who make our platform great. Okay, so spammers. YouTube has came up with this little funky little algorithm that can search a video before you even post it to say whether or not you got a bad word in it or words that they don't like. So they demonetized a lot of channels, including big channels, last year. And it affected a lot of people who report like on the news and celebrity topics because certain topics you couldn't say. So they had already started demonetizing channels. In my opinion, that's what hurt YouTube in 2017 because they lost a lot of big channels. The big channels started walking away because their money was getting affected. So that's what really hurt YouTube. In addition, spammers. If you got this little funky little algorithm that can go around and search different people's accounts to see whether or not they curse or not, you should be able to go around and find out who are the spam accounts and just delete those mugs. There's 1,000 of them out there. Especially for people who do TV show recaps and reviews, if you go search a TV show, you can clearly see which channels are the spammers because they go say, hey, go to this other channel to watch the link. Why not address those spammers instead of affecting channels with actual content? The second thing they said, impersonators. What the fuck is an impersonator at YouTube? Break that down for me. And other bad actors. I can get the bad actors. Counts that put up. Exactly. Go after the channels that are doing the wrong stuff instead of generalizing it and making it everybody. So, like I say, I understand who the bad actors are, like the guy who put up the dead body, the kids who my mama said yesterday was posting up videos eating Tide detergent tablets. Hit them up. But I don't see their videos being demonetized. I don't see their videos being taken down. All that stuff is still all over YouTube. And the reason why I know it's all over YouTube, because it keeps showing up in my recommended video feed for me to watch. But they're like impersonators. What the heck is an impersonator? Are you saying that the new channels that are coming out are impersonating the big channels? I mean, that's pretty much the TV business. Hey, Ty, so glad to see you this morning. But yeah, that's impersonating the TV business. I think you have TV shows that are about family life. You have TV shows that are about gangsters. You have TV shows that are about superheroes, and different companies or different writers are making up those programs. So if a small channel comes on and do something similar that a bigger channel is doing, are you saying that we are impersonators? That's what you're saying. So like I said, I don't understand what the hell that means about the impersonators are affecting the ecosystem and taking advantage of us. I was talking to Love Fuller last night or this morning. She's in Kuwait, and we were talking about the fact that it doesn't make sense whether or not the AdSense campaigns be on small channels. And she said that she kind of agreed that they could centralize their focus, their advertisement on the bigger channels. It doesn't make sense for them to be spreading out dollars to smaller channels. From a business state of mind, I haven't even washed my dang on face yet. From a business state of mind, that doesn't make sense to me, because businesses want to maximize their exposure, not limit it. So if you're taking away the advertisements from the smaller channels who are opting to do so, because some of us don't even opt to do so because we can't stand the commercials, but for the ones who are opting to do so, that's revenue that the advertisers are losing. I mean, because we surely don't go to the big channels just to go watch a commercial. So you would think that you would want to maximize your exposure as an advertiser. And they always say that after I put up the live stream just the other day, I had monetization on that video, on that stream, all night long. And like I said, Love Fuller did a response video for me, and she had monetization on hers that I'm assuming that night as well. We get up the next morning, we all got that limited monetization. Not only did I have limited monetization on that video, they went back through a whole week worth of my videos and limited the monetization on it. I can only say it's because I'm talking about y'all asses. That's the only thing I can say. But yeah, but after the crazy video that was posted on Twitter that everybody was fuming about, then another creator comes back and says, okay, creator features like live streams, custom URLs, scheduled uploads, and many others are not going away with the update. We just updated our help center to clearly outline this info. What that sounds to me is like a bunch of people was bitching, and they finally said, okay, we need to at least give them something to shut them the hell up. Because a lot of us, again, were not screaming about the monetization. We were screaming about the tools that we need to help our channel grow. So now it seems that they have updated the help center to clearly outline this. I had screenshotted the help center, like I said before, and the help center only said that end screens and annotations weren't going away. So I'm like, now everything's changed. So I don't think that I'm gonna make the requirement by the deadline. For the past couple of days, I've been focusing really hard on it. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I've been doing. Everybody that I know that has access to the internet, whether they are subscribed to my channel or not, I am telling them to go to my channel before they go to bed, push play on a playlist, and let that mug run while you sleep. And if you ain't logged on, it actually makes it a little bit better, because they think there's people outside of the subscribed community that's watching that are possibly subscribed to your channel now. So, and while they're sleeping, it allows all the commercials to play. So that's what I got my people doing. Yeah, that's exactly what I got my people doing. Let me get this water off my face. So, y'all can see my morning good morning routine is kind of crazy. I believe the smaller channels that are way behind are going to quit. I think that they're probably going to quit too. I said that I'm not going to quit, and that's what I think they're trying to do. I think they're trying to only leave the big channels. But like I said, from a business standpoint, they hurting themselves. Because like for me, I'm subscribed to maybe like 5 big channels. Everybody else I'm subscribed to, you got less than 1,000 subscribers when I start watching them. So I'm one of those people that is helping small channels grow. They are looking out for those sub for subs. So if you're doing a sub for sub, they trying to catch y'all butts. I try not to tell people to ask me to sub. If you subscribe, I'm gonna automatically subscribe back to you. And then usually on channels that I like anyway, I just subscribe, period. But they're gonna try to, somebody put up on Twitter that they're gonna try to start looking at the sub for sub channels. I think that a lot of small channels will quit too, but I'm going to keep going as long as I can use the YouTube platform. I'm going to keep going to a time. And in addition to what I said in the live stream yesterday or the other day, if I get out of the program, y'all gonna see me go full uncensored. Y'all think that I'm uncensored now. I think I'm uncensored because I cuss. I'm censored now because it's a lot of things that I want to talk about that I don't talk about. Because like I told y'all before, I call myself a conspiracy theorist, so to speak, because there's a lot of things in the government that I would address on this channel. I'm a grown ass woman. A lot of grown folks subjects I'm gonna address. I am actually gonna start a live stream called Grown Folks Session. I'm gonna start off with my book and addressing topics from the book to put in that grown folks section. I kind of got the idea from Phone Jones, because she was reviewing my book, and each time she started reviewing it, I got into a discussion on her channel about the subject matter. Yeah, don't quit. Don't quit. I like sharing my content as well, and it'll grow. So yeah, I'm gonna start that grown folks feed, and we'll see how it goes. It'll be totally uncensored, but I'm not gonna turn my thing on, get y'all to hear it too loud. I'm gonna put this video up. I didn't mean for it to be this long. Y'all spit in y'all sink. I spit in my sink. I had a whole thing on YouTube, on Facebook about not spitting in the sink. It washes it down. What kind of channel do you have? You're always speaking of Doran. He does TV show reviews. He also does some other talks and chats about different relationship topics. And if you ever see him around on other channels, when he comment on the video on your channel, he will break down a TV show. I mean, getting into their mental and everything. He breaks it down. I love Doran's. If that's what you were talking about. I didn't know you were doing headlines. Can I give you some advice or motivation? Hey, Kate Pryor, you're new. Thank you for coming. The only advice that I could really give you is to be consistent. When I first got on YouTube, it was my biggest issue was I wasn't coming on with consistent content. So people who are trying to watch what you're posting, coming back to your channel on a specific day or a specific week, and you ain't there because you in your feelings, you got backed up at work, you depressed for the day. Consistency is everything. Yes, and everything. And be yourself. You are so right, Dora. Just be yourself. I'm still kind of not as consistent as I would like to be, but I have made sure that I posted that when I'm not going to do the videos, you can go check my Twitter for it. Thank you. I didn't know that. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a get ready with me video. So just being consistent. Thank you so much. And what else? I am trying to perfect my thumbnails because I realize that certain thumbnails give people different visibility. When you're going through the recommended feeds or the watch things on YouTube, I had to look at what grabs me first, and usually visual, people are drawn to visual stimuli. So I think that if you have a thumbnail that draws people to the content and actually kind of helps show a little bit about what the content is about. Like I do Love and Hip Hop Miami. I don't live in Miami and I don't have no palm trees behind me, so I can't give you no sunset. But there are some shocking moments in that recap or review. So I will go through my video and I will look for something that shows that I was shocked or I was pissed off or something in my face. So I always try to capture something from my video. I know a lot of people that do custom thumbnails, they'll do a separate photo. And I don't do the separate photo because it doesn't look authentic for me, because it doesn't match what I was talking about. That's why at the beginning of my videos as well, you will see me take out a 10-second clip of something that I said in the video and I put it at the beginning of the video. So get you a video editor and make sure you have a good video editor. I'm not sure about the ones on the phone. I am still using Windows Movie Maker as my editor, but I'm trying to upgrade because I want to get that picture-in-picture type of video. So that's another thing, is making your thumbnails look good. The first 10 seconds of your video, from what I've heard, is what usually keeps somebody. So that's why you see me doing that 10-second spit at the beginning, and it's something from the video. The tags can help people find your channel. I'm still working on my tags. The tags can help people find you if you're a bigger channel. Smaller channels, usually those tags, you still get kind of drowned, but don't stop using them. The one thing the tags also do is help YouTube identify what you're talking about in your channel, and if they don't like your content, you won't get the exposure. That's, like I said, I was doing Shots Fired last year, and Shots Fired deals with police shooting a citizen and protest and everything, and I put those videos up and I put those in my tags. I see a lot of people using Kenny Master, and the reason why I don't use Kenny Master is because it leaves the word Kenny Master on your video. And I want people to see my video to see my twisted life of poetry and not Kenny Master. Man, don't get me to crying about Underground, because it's not coming back no more. There's a new show called Black America that's supposed to be coming back, or it's supposed to be coming onto Amazon. HBO decided to do a show called Confederate. And in Confederate, the South won, which means that black people are still slaves. And the whole show is dealing with, if the South had won, everything is going to be fucked up in my mind for me. So the guy who did the movie Girls Trip, he decided to come out with Black America. And in Black America, sorry about the connection, it just dropped for a second. We have the North won again. My connection is really going in and out. I might need to move up front. Black America, the North won, and black people were given their own land. So we have Alabama, Louisiana, Arkansas, and I believe Texas are the lands that black people have, and we have a sovereign nation. And that's what that show is about. So that's supposed to be coming this 2018 year. So I'm looking forward to that. And it's going to be on Amazon. So if you got Amazon Prime, you should be able to watch it for free. But if not, I'll be reviewing it on this channel. Trust and believe that. But yeah, I'm so mad about Underground. So mad about Underground. And I honestly think that the show writers did not push hard enough. They didn't look hard enough. They waited till the last minute to see if USA Network was going to keep them around. They had already kicked off Outsiders. And I noticed during the whole time that we as the viewers were like, save Underground, save Underground. The show writers and producers, John Legend, were promoting other projects that they were doing. And then when it finally hit the nail, like, oh shit, we not coming back, help us out. We had been sending around petitions talking about save Underground. They came at the tail end of it. So Yeah, I don't know what they were expecting. I don't know what they're expecting. Everybody was counting on Oprah to pick up Underground, and Oprah was saying that she didn't have it in her budget to do so. But we learned last year that Oprah sold the OWN network. If y'all didn't know that, Oprah had previously sold off 25% of her shares some years ago, but she finally sold off the rest of it at the end of 2017. So she no longer owns the OWN network. I think her name is still affiliated with it. No problem. If you have any more advice, just let me know. You can always hit me at mytwistedlife@gmail.com, and I answer all emails. It stay with my phone. It stay on my hip. So I did not realize this was gonna be a long video, and I still ain't got ready for work. I have This Is Us rendering right now on my computer, so I can upload that before I go to work. If you don't watch This Is Us, watch that last episode. Man, you're gonna learn a lot about me in that last episode. Try not to think about the money. If you're trying to make a business off of YouTube, you can't help but think about the money. If you are concerned about just the putting out great content and wanted to be able to share with people, then money's not a big issue for you. If y'all remember, I said I was going to do a separate channel for my book, so I could do book reviews and book hauls and really focus on my book. That channel was going to be a completely 100% business idea. So it was about earning revenue for me as an author on that channel. But now with the name of, with all these changes, it doesn't make sense for me to start the channel, because trying to build that, I'm not going to get into the program. My book is called Doing the Damn Thing, THANG, because I'm a little bit country. I write under the author name of Siva, D, S-I-V-A-D. You can actually go into my channel art on my channel, and there's a link for Amazon to hit the book. Or you can email me again, and I can send you a PayPal link, and you can get a signed copy. Yeah, if you're going to do business, it's going to be hard to start out on YouTube. So I'm looking at other platforms. I'm thinking about doing the podcast that Tina Beth was talking about. And yes, Ty, if you still in here, you got to go back and watch that live stream, because this is the response to that live stream. So I'm going to be late for work. I don't even know what time it is. Hold on. Oh, my watch is fading. Let me see what time it is. 9:04. I need to get off here, y'all, and actually finish getting dressed. I can't find my doggone ponytail holder. Luckily, I already got clothes on and deodorant on and stuff like that. And get out this door. I don't feel like anyone, nobody, I don't think anybody on Underground fought for it either. We would tag them, we would ask them what we need to do, and they wouldn't respond. And then when the final word hit came down, John Legend was like, "Oh my God, save Underground." Misha Green, that's all she did was come back and say, "Oh, it's not coming back, y'all." She's one of the show writers. I didn't see her pumping it at all. Yeah, I'm glad Oprah didn't touch it either. I'm glad Oprah didn't touch it. I'm glad Tyler Perry didn't touch it. All they needed was a home, pretty much. But I don't think they look forward to it. Thank you. I'm going to do my best to have a great day at work. Like I said, I'm going to come back next Wednesday night at 6 p.m. with the PNTV live stream. That's Poetry, News, and Twisted Views. But on Friday nights, I'm going to start talking dirty after dark, and we're going to get into that grown folk section. But yeah, so let me go ahead and get myself finished getting dressed for work. I need to find something to pull this hair back into a ponytail. Maybe I'll just wear it now today. This is how I comb my hair in the morning. Let's see. There you go. I am ready for work. I don't need no ponytail holder. Oh my God, Tom Perry would have fucked it up. I don't even watch any of his shows. Lynette, who was in the live stream the other day under Random TV Reviews, she recaps some of Tyler Perry shows. I would watch her recaps. I would not watch them shows though. I watched The Have and the Have Nots the first time it came on, the very first episode, and I was like, this looked like a bad low budget version of Dynasty, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't focus my time and energy on that. So yeah. Ty, have you watched Damnation from last night? I haven't watched it yet. You know, that's supposed to be, I think that's supposed to be our season finale. I haven't watched it yet. I am so excited to see Damnation. But I know I gotta get This Is Us put up. Like I said, if y'all don't watch This Is Us, at least watch this recap when I post it today. Tyler would have had Kato and yes, Tyler would have had Kato and Noah falling in love. Damnation comes on the USA Network. Doran, it is a great show. You have to go back to Ty Bibbins' channel and to my channel and watch our recaps if you can't find the episodes, and you will be fully loaded on what's going on those shows. Thank you. I have not thought about doing a channel for hair because even though my hair it's natural, it's unpermed, I don't know how to style it and all them little cute little styles that them girls be doing. Yeah, you need to rest your eyes. You still got pink eye, girl. Yes. So I haven't thought about doing hair videos because I don't do hair maintenance for real. And can I do makeup? I barely wear makeup. I got like lip gloss that's colored or tinted. That's it. That's all I wear. And I put on some moisturizer that I can't find right now. Other than that, I do Glam Glow for my mud mask. I use Biore charcoal for my wash a couple times a week. Other than that, I use Clean and Clear Morning Burst to wash my face. That's it. That's my facial. And if my lips get too dry and I can't find some lip gloss, then I will put some brown sugar on it. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. Yeah, makeup channels are trending, but I have to do things that I am interested in. And even though I follow some of the makeup channels because I love art and I like the way they see that they transform their looks, it's like a work of art to me. But I'm not a makeup person. My daughter is. Now I've been trying to get her to do makeup videos, and we can start her on my channel. But now, like I said, now with this new YouTube changes, I don't even know how fast her channel will grow if she did one separately. So she may do something on my channel. Keena's makeup tips. My daughter is the bomb with makeup, y'all. Mukbangs are always popping. Yeah, I hate to eat on camera. When I eat on camera sometimes with y'all, I be disgusted at myself. I don't like eating on camera. So I'm not trying to do the popular stuff. I understand that you want to try to get things that are trending. Hey, good morning. Life with Us TV is in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channels. You keep calling her Rambling. More Rambling Reviews is somebody else. That's random, Dora. She can do makeup for me. We tried that a couple times. But Keena talks really low because she's really nervous. So we didn't put the video up. But yeah, I don't think that you should go search for things that are trending if it's not something that is something that you are comfortable with doing or have knowledge about doing. So I don't go search for the trending stuff. When I started doing TV show recaps and reviews, it's because my subscribers were telling me that I should do them, because I had already mentioned that I write recaps and reviews. I had a blog that I was writing recaps and reviews on, and I had mentioned that I write, so people were like, oh, you should do videos because they like the way that I speak. Like Kate Pryor was saying that they like my energy, and I really appreciate that. So that's how I ended up starting doing the TV show recaps. And then I started with The Walking Dead, and I had already felt that my channel was not going to be as popular, because even though I love my black people and I watch some black shows, I don't like them enough to want to talk about them. The shows that get me passionate, those are the ones that I recap and review. So like, it took me a while to even start watching Power. I could watch Power. I could still do recaps on that. But me and Courtney Kemp, the show producer and writer of that show, we get into it so bad. We get into it on Twitter every episode about the inaccuracies, because I am so judgmental. I'm judgmental, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm judgmental and I'm petty. And we get into it every episode about her doggone show and the inconsistencies. So, and I hate to be on YouTube always tearing down a black show, so I try to talk about shows that I know that I 100% enjoy, and that even if I have something bad to say, that I'm gonna come back the next time. Courtney Kemp got a mother. She seemed to hate black women. Oh my goodness, Courtney Kemp is a mess. She is a mess. And now every time that I do a video that I'm talking about her and the way she wrote something, I tag her ass in it on purpose. She's a damn mess. But when I was doing Shots Fired, Gina Blythewood Price, she was like sharing my videos. When I was doing Rebel, they were sharing my video. The show writers were sharing the videos. Rebel, though, started off with such a good concept, and then it took a downward spiral. And if you watch those recaps, you will see where I started to get disgusted with the show. So, yeah, I can't recap and review everything, though. The writing for Power is whack. Do you realize that since season 1, it's still winter? This is all the same year. Is it the same year all these 4 years? Oh my God, that's crazy. I binge watched Power all in one summer. So when I started reviewing, I had just finished binge watching. Like I said, it's so inconsistent on Power. That's how I couldn't see how in the NAACP Image Awards, how they won an award for the best writing, and they beat out This Is Us, they beat out Greenleaf, they beat out Queen Sugar. As far as writing, Power won that. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I made a post about that on Twitter, and just from Aisha Hines' monologue of Harriet Tubman and Underground, just that monologue alone kicked Power's ass in the writing category, and I can't believe the Power won for the best writing. I was so mad. Woo, I was mad. I was hate. Greenleaf and Queen Sugar are the best shows, period, right now. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm gonna agree with you, Doran. They are some very damn good shows, but like I said, I watch a lot of TV, and I wouldn't say they the best, period. They are up there with my best, but there's a lot of good TV with a lot of good diversity. But that's based on my own opinion as well, because I like a lot of drama. So The Good Fight has a very diverse cast, very diverse writing. The writing on that show, hands down. But right now, I'm gonna say This Is Us. This Is Us is beating all of them out for me. Queen Sugar is very relatable, but This Is Us gets me in my feelings every episode. And I'm not talking about just getting me hyped up about the show. I'm talking about my actual feelings, where it draws something out of me that I can connect to. Like I was saying, this last episode of it, I was in tears, but I wasn't in tears about the show. I was in tears about how much it was relating to me personally, and the things that I think about as far as like depression, things I think about as far as obesity, trying to be a dream catcher, going out chasing your dreams, doing stuff, sacrificing for your children. And initially, Queen Sugar wasn't hitting on that for me. It took them to, I say, about 2/3 into the first season for me to be like, they are the shit. Hey girl, hey, Paula Jones is in the building. And I also think about how they end one season. Power just, ooh, they better do something different this upcoming season. Let me tell you. I can't believe that I'll be rooting for old cracked out Tommy. And Dre and Tariq still alive. I'm just like, a lot of the things that get me is how she treats Angela's character on Power. She's an ADA. That's an assistant district attorney. There is no way that Angela would have been able to collect fingerprints from a house, from a dude that she's sleeping with, and then accusing the other dude she's sleeping with. That evidence alone, them fingerprints alone would have been thrown out. But first of all, you're an attorney, baby. Attorneys don't collect evidence. And I was arguing with him for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, let me check myself. I had to go back and research and Google it. And I was like, okay, I was right. Lawyers don't collect evidence. That's for the investigators to do. But they keep trying to switch up the terminology. They try to make Tasha say, it's right, you're a cop. No, she's not a cop. She's an assistant district attorney. Maybe this is your secret sauce on YouTube, a battle with the writers. I thought about doing that too. I thought about after each season to come at the end and then say, let's just talk about what we watched this season. Maybe I'll do it after each episode. Just go ahead and do the regular recap and then do it. Let's talk about it afterwards, because that'll make the recap hella long. Because I do, like Lynette, we do recaps. We actually go and say what happened in the show. So fucking spoiler alert, because we gonna tell you. If you ain't watched it, watch it with us. So I'm telling Courtney, that's why Angela always wins over Tasha, and Tasha wears clothes for Rainbow. You gonna have me cry this morning. Oh my God, Tasha, as long as she's been with Ghost and been in the business, she should not still be this green at all. She should be a more developed character, like the new Diego family that came in. The woman who's heading up the organization, that should have been Tasha. Tasha should have been boss up in here. But her whole thing is about who I can get up in between my thighs. That's all that she's writing for her. And I got a feeling that Courtney Kemp is gonna put Angela and Ghost back together, and that may make me start watching. Y'all y'all may see me cuss that day. Y'all may see me cuss that day. So I keep saying I'm finna get out here and go to work, and I still need to like push publish on the This Is Us upload. So let me get off here. Thank y'all for coming back and joining me this morning. And like I said, next Wednesday at 6 p.m. I might make it a little later just for the West Coast people, but right now at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be back next Wednesday with a PNTV live. And then I'm going to start the grown folks session next Friday night. So if you miss it, you can watch it on Saturday. At first I was going to do it on Saturday night, but I wanted y'all to have to get up on Sunday morning talking about I gotta go to church after watching this video. I can't watch because I gotta go to church. So I'm gonna start putting it up on Friday nights. Grown folk session. That's gonna be the title of it. And see what YouTube do with it. I'm not gonna even age restrict it. I'm just gonna be talking some shit. And we're gonna start off with chapters in the book. I'm just gonna pick a random number out of a hat and I'm gonna go to that story. I'm not gonna read the story in full. I'm gonna read some scenes, and then we're gonna talk about the topics. Like I have a story in there called All Tied Up. We're going to talk about if you like getting tied up, if you like the spanking, if you like stuff like that, or what you think, your opinions about it. We're going to talk about that type of stuff. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to sex. Yep, that's how it's going to be. All right, y'all. So, say, girl, yes. I tell you, Phone Jones, thank you for this idea. I'm going to have to kick you down some coins if I ever make it big off of that. Tasha's going to prison, and Angela and Ghost are going to be getting back together. I bet that too. I bet that too. All right, y'all. Let me wind this down because, like I said, I didn't realize that this is supposed to be like a 10-minute video, and we've been on here for 38 minutes, and I still got to get to work. Y'all making me late. I love y'all. Appreciate it. Y'all already have liked and commented and shared to this video, but anybody that's coming in watching later, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Peace.